Hey YouTube, just I've just done an update on my marine tank. I thought I'd do an update on my tropical discus tank. Similar kind of thing. The discus tank has been just going from strength to strength really. Sorry, it's a bit of a dodgy camera angle. They're going from strength to strength. Two of them are breeding. They're leaving their little eggs on the output post of the canister filter, and obviously they're not going too far because they're getting eaten by the clown loach, but there is potential there in the future. I wanted to isolate them and sort of get their babies and breed them and everything. The opportunity's there. I think in my last video, I don't think I've got any more fish, just sort of kept it the same. Got the yellow diamond there on the right hand side. Looks very similar to the red melon on the camera, but it's in the flesh it's a lot more yellow. As you can see, they're pretty big on the left hand side. They're kind of like the biggest. The one right on the left, yeah, I don't know, it's not a great angle, but these are the biggest. That's my biggest one I've got. That's probably about 5 inches roughly. But yeah, they're doing really well. Sometimes get a bit scatty when they're breeding, which is a little bit annoying. Before they were like, you can see they're happy because they're right at the glass. See the yellow diamond looks really yellow there. Got this, I think I don't really know my discus that well. I just know that I like them and I know how to look after them, but I don't really know all the names of them. But that's got quite a bit of pepper in on the right hand side, but the colours are quite vibrant. So they're doing, if somebody said to me you've got to make a decision what to keep, discus or marine, it's really hard, because discus are so colourful, really peaceful and elegant looking. I think the only other thing, I've put this maxi jet pump in because I wanted a slightly more water flow around the plants, and you can probably see the plants sort of flying around, because I was getting a similar thing to the marine tank, apart from instead of being green algae, I was getting like a brown algae on my plants, or still am. And I was putting Rowaphos in my canister filter, but it wasn't. It's not a very efficient way of doing it. So what I think I'm going to do, when I get paid, I'm going to put in another fluidised reactor, and then run it off the maxi jet at the top, just so I can keep my phosphate levels down, because I probably overfeed them, because I just want to make sure they're getting enough. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I did check my phosphate levels last night, and it was quite high. I'm sitting on the floor now. It was quite high. I did a water change, did a 100 litre water change, which is about 30% I think. And I was doing water changes I think it was about 3 times a week. Kind of cut that down to about 2 to 1 once a week. I do run the JBL Nitrate X, which keeps my nitrate level to around 10-15 on this tank, which I'm more than happy with. But the discus are just doing really well. Like, I think I've got, my missus bought me, see that big one there, the one I said was the biggest, that one there, the right hand side, one right at the back, that was the same size as this big blue one, but it hasn't grown at all. It's just, I don't know why. She bought me 4 of them, and 3 of them are grown big like that, and one of them is just stunted, and it's just looks like a little baby still, but it's the same age as, well, I presume it's the same age because they were the same size when I got them. So yeah, tank's going really well. Not using the air stones anymore. That's just kind of went off it, but I'm getting plenty of surface agitation on the other canister filter on the other side. Yeah, so all going well. Feeding my own beef heart mix in the morning, and then kind of flake and Discus like food, little pellet food for them. They're doing well. I'm going to rehome my clown loach because they're getting quite big now, and I don't really want like a big bio load on my system, even though it seems to be coping, or more than coping with it. I'd just rather keep everything simple. So yeah, so that's my update. I literally, well, I must be doing something right on my Discus, because apparently they can be quite hard to get into breed, but they're laying eggs probably every fortnight. They start doing the whole shivering thing, and then that one there, the bottom left, that's the female, and that big blue one there in the middle, that's the male. The female sort of lays her eggs on the output post, and the male sort of goes up and down it and does his manges on it. So manges, yeah, great. Anyway, I hope you like the update. If you've got any questions on keeping Discus, I feel like I've learnt quite a bit. Obviously still learning what different types there are, because there's loads of different strains, but I think the only thing I'm going to do differently on this tank is to run a phosphate reactor on it, just to keep my phosphate levels down and do it efficiently as well. So I hope you like the update. Any questions, please comment, and if you want to subscribe, that'd be even better. Laters.